Why is he out here? You know what I mean? Prepare to be a Laker soon enough.
Whoa! Whoa!
Prepare for your time as a Laker, Steph. Welcome to Dunk Bait, where we mostly talk basketball. Today, we're wondering, is it worth playing Curry anymore? The Warriors just aren't good. What are they gaining? And it's Masters Week, so let's talk about the best shooters. Are they also the best golfers? The Warriors aren't that good. They had a great game. Steph had a great game, and they won last night. It's a big win. But, the best they can do is make the playoffs, maybe. Steph's been playing hurt. We've seen him grimacing. Is it time to kind of pack it up and prepare for Clay, next year?
So there's a way to look at it like this situation might be ideal for them, where they get the 10th seed and get some play-in experience, but then still have a lottery pick this year. The problem with that, I think we're going to see that change the way that teams look at tanking through the years. The problem with that is that this draft is very top-heavy. So I think if you want to rebuild, or you need to retool, which the Warriors definitely do, they need an infusion of talent, or at least assets to go get a different talent. I think that, you'd want to go a little bit deeper into the tanking bag and maybe shut down Curry, the little tank bag, the fade for Cade, all that stuff, right?
Right.
But I can see why the Warriors wouldn't want to shut him down. I can also see why Steph would just want to play basketball. Like, if he's healthy, he's going to want to play. So I don't know. I imagine this decision will probably get made for them. I think if Steph starts to feel a little bit worse, or maybe somebody else goes down, then they'll have to shut things down. I think they're at this crossroads point where we're gonna see which direction they go in pretty soon.
Basketball has been boring for the last few weeks. After the All-Star game, It's been a struggle. Bron's hurt. When LaMelo went down, that was heartbreaking. It hasn't been as fun outside of a few players. Steph I want to see Steph play. Like you said, he's very fun to watch play. But there's, like you said, there's times when we've seen him grimacing and fighting through pain, and it's like, for what? Even if they could get to the 7th seed, they're gonna get their ass whooped in the first round. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're risking your franchise for that, for like a couple players that may get, some playoff experience. I don't see it. Like, if Clay was here and they were fighting for something, it would make sense, right? You know what I mean? But this year, this doesn't make sense. I don't know if he should play. If I'm protecting a asset, I would not play him. Why is he out here? You know what I mean? Prepare to be a Laker soon enough.
Whoa! Whoa!
Prepare for your time as a Laker, Steph. So it's Masters Week. I was thinking about the best golfers that I know. Like, Steph is the best golfer that's a hooper in the game. You know what I mean? He's also the best shooter ever. And then like JR, great golfer, known as a shooter, catch and shoot guy. And Ray Allen. These are the golfers that come to mind when I think of the best golfers that have hooped. And it was super interesting. I think what do you think about that?
I think it makes a ton of sense when you look at, muscle memory as an actual skill. Like, I think it actually really gets to what makes a player like Steph so impressive and why you can't replicate him, right? Like, a lot of people, they watch Steph and they're like, oh yeah, like a lot of his appeal is the idea that you could be him. But that muscle memory, a lot of that is genetic. It's, neurological pathways that the average human being just doesn't have. They just aren't as efficient. And like, you see it in anything that requires like one repetitive motion. I think you're gonna find the same people are good at,
I think the same neurosis goes into both shooting and golf. You're paying attention to very minute details, and you do that consistently until you don't have to think anymore.
Yeah, like when you look at a guy like Ray Allen, for example, he had the same routine before every single game, and, was very, very clear about the fact that, like, people would say he had a God-given talent, and he would be very clear about the fact that that's not what it is. It's actually just all the work that goes into it. And I think if you're the type of person who likes to master things, you're probably gonna be, did you guys catch that? Master.
Yeah.
If you look at the type of people who try to perfect things, like it's just gonna lend itself to shooting, to your golf swing, because you can't perfect it. Like even the best golfers have to change their golf swing. Just like the best shooters, like Steph Curry tweaks his shot. You know, we've talked about this before. He tweaks his shot every single year because his body is changing with age and with atrophy. And the same thing goes with golfers. It's like this constant maintenance, and you're never gonna become perfect, but you can get pretty close.
No, Steph Curry, tweaking his shot. He's Steph Curry. And he's still tweaking his shot, but that's why he's Steph Curry, and that's why these golfers that are really good at their game too, because they find the smallest imperfection and stick to that, and try to work on that. That is the show. Y'all enjoy the Masters and enjoy basketball too. I'm LaJethro Jenkins.
I'm Seerat.
Peace, guys! Johnny T Times checking out!